Okay, I'm live. Hello, hello. Wait, is my microphone? Oh, okay, my microphone is still good. Hello, hello. Give me a second to get set up. I'm never ready for the start of a stream. Today, I am so crazy tired. I. God, excuse me. I am so incredibly tired. Like you have no idea. It's, it's crazy. So, yeah, we're just gonna play more Final Fantasy X because that was what I was scheduled to play, and also it's just what I want to play. I'm enjoying it. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, I still have the cartridge in. Good, good. Um, okay, I got that. I got that. Um, oh yeah. Excuse me. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm just so tired. I had car work on Wednesday, and I thought I was doing okay initially. Like, the car work was exhausting. But I was like, well, whatever. But it feels like the right side of my body in particular is just melted. It's so weird. Hi, Structor. It's good to see you. Hi, hi. How are you? I'm very tired. Just this it's just a tired, day, and and I'm exhausted from car work. So, how did the PlayStation interview go? I'm assuming you killed it because you're awesome. Good. I'm glad to hear it, and I'm sure you did really well. Um, yeah, no face cam today just because I'm just so dead. I, I don't want lights on me, and I don't want people to see me so just tired. Well, hey, if you do ever, if you end up at PlayStation, that'd be super cool. I hope it works out. Oh yeah, okay, I remember where I am now. I admit I kind of had forgotten exactly where I was. But yeah, now I remember. Ah, selection. I think it's possible it could happen really fast. They're at the very end of their hiring cycle. Oh, well, hey, I mean, I do hope that ends up being the case, where it ends up being fast. That's what I mean. Oy vey, Izmir. Oh, the seed cannon stuff. Stop. But yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic for you, if that makes sense. I I wish I had more exciting news to tell you on the job front myself, but there's not like a ton to report. Dang it. I've been working on Nishihime-san lately since I got. Oh yeah, yeah. Hope that's been fun for you. Hey, Tilakilla, it's good to see you. Hi. How are things? Sorry if I'm a little tired, just... God, I had car work, and car work is no fun. And I'm an old man, and I don't recover from car work as easily anymore. It was not clean at all, but I won. That's, I mean, honestly, yeah, that is all that matters. You can say that you did it. But yeah, how are things? Tilakilla, it's good to see you. Okay, let's let's save. Actually, you know what? I've got some Sphere Grid stuff I can do. Something a little more chill while we wait for some people to come in. It's kind of frustrating, considering how much I practice those damn laser wheels. It's probably not the last day. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if it's good, I'm sure you'll go back to it at some point, you know? Actually, hold on. Water. Oh, this is all the best. Ooh, yeah. What's this one? Death. That is appealing. Okay. If I remember correctly, yeah, I wanted Auron to just start backtracking so he could go this way. Right? The game is so deep, there's an entire alternate route you can go on, and that also affects the second loop if you get that. Oh, that's cool. You know, I just recently, because, you know, I finished up games that I was playing on my own, and I was like, well, I've got to Switch 2, what else is on there? And I tried playing Daemon X Machina, and I have such a weird relationship with that game, with the series, because I had the first one, and the first one I enjoyed, but I just kind of trailed off, and the second one lost me even faster, and I don't know, I don't want to make it sound like it's the game's fault, because it's probably not, but just, it's so weird. There's also Black Label, and even an arrange mode where you play as the ship from Ketsue being Ketsubashi. That makes sense. I can see it. I don't know what it is. I do really enjoy the Sphere Grid. It's just very, satisfying to unlock things. Do you have DFK on Switch? They did. Unfortunately, I don't have it. I got Mushihime-sama, or I hope I said that right, physically on Switch, but I didn't get DFK. Also, a lot of good stats here. Might also be worth going at some point, but right now, if I just continue on there, there's evasion, and then you can learn. Oh, Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm sad that I didn't get DFK before they took it away, so... You know, you win some, you lose some. But I'm glad there is a physical version at all. Because that means I can get it in the future. Wait, sorry, let's save one more time. This is one of those games. Still, really? I thought they weren't they delisting it? Wasn't that a whole thing? I apologize for being wrong if so. Is it and oh, okay. That's so weird. I would have sworn. Yeah, whatever. Don't mind me. I'm just crazy. I really, you know, I once got advice, or not personally, but like, there was advice from a YouTuber I heard once that was really good, that was like, you should create like a Google document for ideas and things, because inspiration can like hit you at any time and you'll never remember by the time you like sit down to do it. And I feel that way sometimes about, like, stuff I want to talk about on stream. I swear earlier I was just going, oh, that'd be fun to talk about on stream, and then now it's totally gone out of my brain. SDOJ has an extra... Wait, hold on. And DOJ, of course, is... Oh, the M2 version. That is appealing. SDOJ has an extra frame of lag over the 360 version, which was already... Oh, boy. Hell yeah. Actually worked pretty well. Oh, are you kidding? Oh my god! Stop missing! Hit this thing. Holy crap. You guys. Your aim is terrible. Waka. You failed me. Ugh! Should have used Lancet. Oh, I'm a fool. Kind of a miracle we even got SDOJ on Switch, but I'm still gonna complain. Yeah, you know, I have said this before, but like, the Switch really is such an amazing console to me because it's been home to such, like, miracles as far as ports are concerned. Because, like, not even just in terms of, you know, hardware limitations, but in terms of, like, the example that always springs to mind is Moon. Because Moon is a PS1, you know, anti-RPG that, never came to the West, but it did for the Switch. And, like, that was so cool to me that the Switch was home to all these different things that were like, yeah, it might not have had success earlier, but they're gonna do it now.
On the other side, you know?
Anyway, hold on.
Uni is gonna get the final Aeon, you know?
I know.
The final... Are we
Still
approaching the end?
Me neither.
What are we gonna do?
We'll do something. We just don't know enough yet. Until we do, we really can't help Yuna. Let's go to Xanarkand. We'll find something there.
I mean, we were already
It'll
going to
all come
Xanarkand,
together.
right?
I know it.
Just now, you sounded like a leader, you know?
Star of the Xanarkand Apes. Didn't anyone tell you?
Aha! Huh?
Oh no. Why is he here?
The son of Jack.
Riku, run ahead and tell Auron.
You are not fighting
Kind of
him
just,
alone.
theoretically it should be possible.
go,
Oh,
go.
okay. Yeah. The system supports 120 hertz. I mean, it's possible. I don't know enough
Now is
about
your
the
time to
technological
die.
side to say
Prepare
for
yourself,
sure, but
Not if
a
I
lot
can
of Switch 1 stuff has gotten a major improvement for the Switch 2.
Lady Yuna, it is a pleasure.
Yuna.
Ascending so soon? Allow me to say something to the last Ronso before I leave.
The last Ronso? Did he just kill everyone else?
Yours was truly a gallant race. They threw themselves at me to bar my path.
Oh god.
After another,
He really did just kill everyone.
no,
Kimari.
you could end the suffering of this poor Ronso.
I don't understand.
I'll end you, Seymour.
Allow Kimari to die and release him from his pain.
I'll release you first.
Spira is a land of suffering and sorrow caught in a spiral of death.
A spiral? Is that why it's Spira?
Spira, I will become sin. Yes, with your help.
So look, I did lag testing for Silk Song. Oh, yeah. I surely someone has, right?
Once I have become the next sin, your father will be freed again.
I don't want to see my father though. I want to kill him.
What do you know?
Pitiful mortal.
Seymour really hit him with the like. That's an interesting argument, but here's my giant floating monster.
And your meaningless existence with it!
Oh, poor Wonka. Oh, poor Lulu. Oh, so many things are wrong. I don't want to talk yet. I want to revive my friend.
You have angered Kimari. The spirits of the Ronso will guide Kimari's spear.
I mean, honestly, it is interesting that we just took his word for it. If a guy came up to me and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna kill everyone," or "I just killed every one of your species," I would personally just be like, "I don't believe you." Hear that Hollow Knight 1 had some input lag issues. Did it? I think, I mean, I played it on Switch 1 and thought it was fine. Yeah, I streamed it, as a matter of fact. It was one of the, earliest games I streamed. It would be nice if Demi worked, but I doubt it will. I mean, the bosses may have been harder for you, though. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not discounting it as a possibility.
Do you not want to heal Spira's sorrow? Let death carry you off into peaceful slumber.
You can't run from your fate.
Yeah, I guess... No, I wanna try and heal Yuna. Thank goodness for poison status effect. Dodge it! Dodge it! Oh my god. Holy shit! He gets so much damage! What the hell? Why does he attack like 3 times? Holy crap! Wow. That was a fight. That was a boss fight. You just lose to see I did, Pixel. And it's painful. I'm gonna try fighting him one more time. And if I lose that time, then I will, you know, grind. The boss is yeah, seriously. He won't just stay dead. What's his problem? So, yeah. Oh, I'm noticing. Yeah, water is what I want to hit him with. In my searching, I found a Polygon rifle titled Silk Song. The first major switch to justifies a Pro Controller. I don't know who writes that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I don't want to be the type of person that's like, oh, game journalism, but like, those types of things strike me as the, like, we need clicks. We need to start writing more Switch 2 articles, and like starting some kind of, not quite controversy, but, you know. The Pro Controller is amazing on the Switch. It was amazing on the Switch 1, and it's even better on the Switch 2. And also, hi Pixel, it's good to see you. How are you? Sorry, I'm really fixated on fighting. Pro Controller costs more, 4 times as much as the game itself. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Although, I do find that statement to be kind of, what's the word? Strange. Because, like, it's the same case as Xbox or PlayStation. Like, it's not like controllers are any less expensive. Polygon is trying to sell Pro Controllers. I mean, they might. That is also a possibility. To be honest, though, that headline does strike me more as just baiting people to go like, what do you mean the Pro Controller was already good? Like, whatever. Or getting people who are like, what do you mean the, you know, whatchamacallit, the Switch 2 thing's overpriced no matter what. Like, ultimately, it's about clicks, you know? $90. Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous, but I mean, from what I'm seeing in just, you know, like, real-life pricing, it's not unexpected to me. Like, groceries and shit cost so much more now, it's like, I'm I'm not happy that things cost more, but things are costing more for a reason, you know?
On the other. Uni.
Me.
What are we?
We'll do some. We just don't.
I'm
Until
not
we
sure.
do.
Yeah, no, I know you're not.
Let's go
It's
to
just,
Xanarkand.
it's just. I feel like that sentence comes up a lot more when talking
It'll
about
all
like
come together.
pro controllers than
know
any
it.
other controllers, and it's just like I don't know. It's strange to me.
Just now, you sounded like a leader, you know?
Let me skip dialogue at
Star.
least. Screw you, Seymour.
Ah, the son of Jack.
Ah.
You are not.
Screw you. Also, now that I know he inflicts the zombie
Now is the time to
status ailment status effect, I might also prepare for it next next restart, because I'm not anticipating beating him on this one.
You know.
us. Allow me to say so.
I get the reason they're writing it is because they hate the split D-pad on the Joy-Cons, but that's been a problem for 8 years.
They threw
Yeah,
themselves
yeah.
to bar my path. One
I mean, the concept of split D-pad makes sense to me on the Joy-Cons, because, like, you are able to make it double as, like, a controller, so, like, that makes sense.
you could
I have to admit, the Pro Controller 2, I think, might actually be the first Pro Controller I've had with D-pad issues.
allow Kimari to die.
Because I've had a Pro Controller 1 since launch. I have a custom Pro 1 controller. I have a Pro 2, and the Pro 2 seems to be hitting inputs I don't hit. You know what I mean?
With your help,
I really don't hate it. At least it's better than my Switch 1 Pro Controller D-pad. Maybe.
come with me.
I need to test this out more.
Once I have become the next sin, your father will be freed again.
What do you know?
Pitiful.
I gotta say, also, I was just recently watching some, I don't know how I missed it, or maybe I didn't, and I just don't remember, but, there was a Nintendo Treehouse event where they showed off Metroid Prime 4, and it looks so good. I'm so excited for it. Tested it, you'd probably throw it at a wall. Maybe. I don't know. Great! Grab my stuff. Yuna. There she is. I've tried a lot of D-pads, but I need to try the M30. You should.
Do you let
You can't.
God. Holy crap, this fight. You have an M30. I don't believe I do. Because honestly, I don't even know what you're referring to when you say M30. Unless M stands for mouse. There have been 30 mice? Burn. See the 8-bit Do M3. Oh. I don't have. Well, Okay, a while back, Limited Run sold these 8-bit dough, what do you call them? They were like replica Sega Saturn pads that actually worked on the Sega Saturn. Rubber disc D-pad that so many adore. I have that one though. I think it also has a USB. Oh my god. This fight is so hard. What the hell? Well, I guess this is going to be a grinding stream. Dang it. Oh my god. Why is everything here so strong? You know, it's funny, I've never really tried the Saturn D-pad, but I mean, obviously I've tried the Genesis controller. I'm actually not a big fan of the Genesis controller. It's nostalgic, but I don't know. To answer your question, I'm not doing great, too kind of depressed. Oh, heck. I'm sorry, Pixel. Well, hey, we're playing Final Fantasy X. That's fun. 3-button or 6-button? I've tried both, but I think I have the most nostalgia for the 3-button. Because I had a Genesis growing up. Oh gosh, can I just... I'll ever swap out for... Wakka, sure. Yeah, honestly, my favorite controller of all time is the GameCube controller, though. As much as it is weird in a lot of ways, it's just so comfortable for me. And people complain about the C-Stick. I've never had an issue with the C-Stick. I've been on the lookout for a late model SNES pad. I don't know if you guys said it has an incredible D-pad, but interesting. How can you tell the difference? Is there some, like, indicator?
Let's end this.
I also do really want to try the Nintendo, what they call the dog bone controller for the NES. I want one of those. Different model number. Also, it has the Nintendo logo molded into the plastic where the stand. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'll have to be on the lookout to see if I have that controller. I want to stay near the save point so I can heal. We're gonna mix a grenade with a grenade. Honestly, I really want to use the Saturn 3D controller more. I do actually have one now, but it's the 15th? Oh, wow. My god, I'm old. Time has flown. Yeah, I remember back in high school, the person next to me was like, "Hey, have you watched MLP?" And I thought he was talking about something because we were in a 3D animation course. So I was like, "Oh, surely he's referring to like some 3D animation thing that I'm not interested in." And I kind of smugly was just like, "Yeah, no." Sixth anniversary of the finale. I'm so bad. I still need to watch the finale, as awful as it is to say. Through Know Your Meme. Really? I guess that makes sense. No, technically my first exposure to it was a YouTube poop. Because there's a certified hood classic, and I watched it when I was young, and I was like, this is strangely fun to watch, and then I saw that there were people who were genuinely into it, and it was a whole thing, and I was like, oh my god, this is a thing, apparently. I had a video about Rose. I figured I'd give the show a shot. Interesting. Yeah, no, for me it was like, it was originally watching the YouTube poops and then like seeking out some of the songs, because like I was actually enjoying the music, but I whatchamacallit, you know, I didn't know much, so I just kind of like looked it up, and then there were people who genuinely seemed interested, and I was like, wow, huh, maybe I should give it a shot, and I did. I found about the show from Serious Mr. Enter. I don't think I know who you're referring to. Instructor. Just to watch the entire series YouTube. Yes! I actually don't know about Mr. Enter, I'm sorry. I'm weird. I didn't get exposed to a ton of different things. And also, technically, back in the day, because I subscribed to Egoraptor, this is back when YouTube would show people what videos you liked. He liked a Toho MLP remix, and everyone like freaked the hell out. And I was like, oh wow, I guess that's a thing. Don't worry about it, he's the guy who did the whole turning red 9/11. What? Excuse me? I'm not sure I know about this. Do I want to know about this? This feels like something I probably shouldn't know. For my sanity. Actually, no, we're gonna, yeah, we're gonna swap out for Riku here, Steel. Dara. In a review of Turning Land, he complained that there was no reference to 9/11. But oh, really? That is like if it wasn't for the fact that it was the internet, like I would be like, you're lying. Surely that's just like a joke, right? Whole meme and led to his 5. Oh, really? Yeah, that, oof. That is a weird thing to do. I mean, no doubt it was an important life event, but just, I don't know, you don't need to include it in a movie. That's what he did. Put it in his top 10 mistakes list later on. Okay, well, I guess if he's learned from it. That didn't go nearly as well as I thought it would. Yes. I want to at least level up Lulu, because she'll have access to all the different good magic skills soon. Okay, fire. He's a pretty controversial figure in general, but what else is new in the YouTube cartoon yeah. If I remember correctly, isn't Saber Spark also controversial, or am I misunderstanding? It's one of those things, I didn't follow them or anything, but I would occasionally see them on Twitter, and it would either be like a, oh my god, he posted a new thing, or like an, oh my god, he posted a new thing. You know, that kind of post. Not every movie set in the time. Yeah, that's not something you have to include. Unless you were making a movie about, like, the world. The history of the world, making it accurate, but it wasn't. Yeah, He's controversial for starters. He's friends with Gabriel Brown, despite everything in that can of worms. Oh, is Gabriel Brown... Is he the guy who married one of the voice actresses? Who married, Oh gosh. Yes, okay, yeah. I remember hearing about it, and I just couldn't make heads or tails of it, so I just kind of... You know... VA for Sweet. Yes, yeah. I remember hearing about that, and I could never figure... Because, like... There we go. Okay, I never understood, like... I don't know, it was hard for me to understand. That's what I'm trying to say. I like, saw information about it from time to time, and I'd be like, oh? And then there would be, like, some other information about it, and I'd be like, I guess I just don't understand. To have groomed her. Yeah, that's the thing. I thought I remembered that being the case, but then also I thought, hasn't, I mean, haven't both of them been like, no, that's really not the case? And it's like, I don't know how to interpret this information I've gotten, you know? Because ultimately I wasn't there, so like it's not like I can say for sure whether or not something's the case. Oh, he's so close to dead. Yes, they both say as much of the problem as the victims are unable to tell if they're... Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's why I'm not, like... I'm not sure where to stand, because I don't know... Like, I don't know enough about the situation. And I remember something about that relating to his role in Billy Bus Stop. Am I just an out-of-touch old man? I feel like people reference all sorts of things that I'm just like, what the hell is that? I'm sorry, I don't know what Billy Bus Stop is. I think I'm just an old man now. The fact that he's super controversial, but is still working on the game as of... Wait, the game? Which game? Billy Bus Stop is an upcoming... Oh, is it? Oh, okay, you know, I used to be really on top of game news, but it just feels like there's so much more that's just falling through the cracks now with me. All these games people are excited for that I'm like, I had no concept of this coming out.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Michael Kovac is in that game too. Oh, is that the... That's a voice actor for something. Yeah, let's... Happier topics sounds good to me. Wait, what's all this? What's all this then? Ooh, some introductory magic. That could be good. If I keep going down this way, we'll eventually lead just stats. I guess kind of more what I'm looking for. Voices Jax from Mortal Kombat. Amazing Digital. Oh, I have not seen it. I'm sorry. I do know it's a thing. I just haven't seen that. When you say Jax to me, I think Mortal Kombat. Who's your favorite character and have episode and song? I don't know. It's hard. It's hard for me to say. It would probably be between Rarity, Fluttershy, and Derpy. Favorite episode? Can't say I know off the top of my head. I'd guess episode 100, but I'd have to think about it. And favorite song? More than my brain can handle. I don't know yet. You're in my head like a catchy song, I guess. I know the normie answer, but still. I like Glimmer and Twilight's Kingdom. And for a treat when you do watch it, that show is incredible. I tried watching whatchamacallit, Murderbots. And it's not that it was bad, but I watched it and was just kind of like about it. Wait, wasn't I? Hold on. Wonka was going backwards, wasn't he? Isn't he trying to go back? Because he could take a different path that I was interested in? Oh, if I do that... Magic and strength. Evasion, that'll lead to... powerful magic. That's a possibility. They've not released more of the songs. Murderbots was really cringy. I only watched like a couple episodes, but I mean, from what I understood, it's not that it was bad, it was just like, I don't know, it just didn't excite me. I was just kind of like, yeah, it's a thing. I'm trying to think. I swore there was a reason. Oh wait, was it there that I wanted? Oh, was I gonna open up the level 3? I think that was why. Okay. Wait. No, that can't be right. Why would I? Okay, executive decision here, but no, what? I thought I had a level 3. Oh, I'm a fool. Whatever. Take me here. Puzzle gets better, but I'm not gonna suffer through an unknown. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've heard similar criticisms of other things. Like, Sonic X is a good example of that for me. Sonic X is, especially the English dub, is really bad. But then Season 3 is suddenly, like, good, and it's like, where the hell did this come from? Like, what right does this show have to do any of this? Still need to watch that, obviously in Japanese, like God intended. See, the thing though is, I don't have any nostalgia. I actually did watch Sonic X, like, on TV from time to time, and it wasn't good.
I hope you like it hot.
No. But you know, in retrospect, it was heavily censored, just like 4Kids is known for doing. So I don't know. Maybe the Japanese version is better, but I didn't watch that. Watching the Japanese season 3 with subtitles, not terrible. I like, even with the English dubbing, season 3 is so much better than it has any right being. It's crazy. You care about spoilers for Sonic X? Because if you're talking about Sonic X, I already know how it ends. I've watched it. Maybe there were too many edits. Yeah, well, there were probably also issues with, like, the source files and stuff. Spoiler, Maria died. That's not a spoiler, though. I lie. I liked the episode where Shadow's trying to kill Cosmo. Yeah, it like, Cosmo in particular is such a, like, tragic, and I genuinely cried for Tails. And, like, not that I don't like Tails, but just I didn't think I would get that emotional over Tails, and yet it did it. And, you know, I've said that because I tried to get Will, Genuinely Synthetic, to watch to watch Sonic X, and I was like, you have to go into it understanding it's going to be terrible. The first 2 seasons are going to, like, beat you down with just how terrible it is, and your standards will be so low that when season 3 comes around, you'll like season 3. And he tried a few episodes. He's like, I can't do it. It's too much. It's so bad. I was like, I get it. Like, honestly, I think the show has a couple of neat moments in season 2 when they, like, continue on from the stories of the games. Like, that's kind of fun, but it just wasn't it, you know? So the concept of Chris being an adult but going back time to when he was kids, Sonic, yeah, strange, but, like, here's the thing. Again, my expectations were so low going into the 3rd season. No, stop that. It doesn't only take a year to cross dimension. I don't know. I know you don't like talking about the movies, but complaining about it, so I figured... No, I would really, really prefer not to start a discussion of it at all, good or bad. Genuinely, I just don't want to... I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want anyone to, like, start talking about it. Like, I really just... I just don't want it. I mean, no offense, but, like, it's just how how I am. Okay, yeah, please don't bring it up again. Really, genuinely, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. We'll talk about something else exciting. Like all the grinding I'm doing so I can beat this boss fight. But I feel like I'm starting to get to the interesting point of the sphere grid where characters are starting to like cross over in roles. That's fun.
Let's see you
Also, is it just me or is Lulu like really weak? She's the only one who has these elemental attacks and she can't do anything. I like that despite Sonic being a Japanese character, he only has one anime and like 6. Well, yeah. You know, there were, this was, like, right before I left Twitter, but there were a lot of people discussing, the westernization of Sonic and how, like, he's often seen using a, whatchamacallit, like a guitar, when it's, like, apparently some people were like, no, he should be using a flute. And it was just like, man, what is this? Which game? Okay, I guess. Also, there's the OVA. I also don't like the OVA. Apologies. Song more popular in the US than Japan? Yes, to my understanding. Yes, but I don't know exactly to what extent. Do you think Sonic 2 wins over Sonic 3 and Knuckles? In my book, by a hair. For me, it's a very easy Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Like, don't get me wrong, I love all the Sonic games on the Sega Genesis, but, like, Sonic 2 is my least favorite to replay. It really is so rough every time I go back to it, because it's like... And I know they kind of fixed certain things in the Origins collection, but they ruined other things, so it doesn't really improve the situation overall. Sonic 2 was my first Sonic game for what it's worth. Yeah, my first Sonic game was the very first one, and I've come to really respect it over the years. It's actually Colors on the DS. You know, I've only played a little bit of Colors on the DS, but it was good. Really, nothing will beat Sonic Rush for me in terms of, like, handheld Sonics. Sonic Rush was so cool. It was so cool, it had awesome music, its story was cool, its gameplay was cool. It was cool. I'm just gonna say cool. I mean, from what I've played of Attack and Steel at the same time, That's actually really cool. I'm not gonna do it right now, though. But I've heard people say that Colors on the DS was basically just another Sonic Rush, and from what I've played, that is somewhat apt. I just, I didn't play very far, because I actually didn't get it when it was new. I got it many years after the fact, and, I don't know, I just got distracted by other games and things. It was fine. I remember the final boss was kind of cool. I do intend on finishing it at some point. I just don't know when. I also intend on finishing Sonic Rush Adventure, because I never did. I got stuck at this one race, because like the way you unlock emeralds was doing like a jet ski race, and I think it was like the 4th or 5th emerald or something that I got totally stuck at and then gave up on. Armor Break work? I know Power Break does, but I've gotten all the Chaos Emeralds in 1 or 2. Really, I have done it before, but it is quite challenging. I don't blame people for not. Sonic 2 in particular, it's pretty brutal to, you know, to get all the Chaos Emeralds. Oh. Felt something. No! Sweet. It's tough. I want to level up Lulu, but she's so weak. Do I have any? I have 1 sphere level. Oh god. This is gonna be so hard.
Not much has changed in 10 years.
Not much has changed in 10 years. Be cool to finally have those. Yeah. I was thinking of that because Echo 2 had some struggles with a pseudo 3D minigame. Yeah, I have, you know, I have actually not played an Echo the Dolphin game. Or at least if I have, it was pretty brief. I really love Echo 2, never got into the first one. I wonder, I think I bought all the Genesis games that were on Steam at the time. Echo 1 is a lot harder. But isn't Echo 1 the favorite, or am I misremembering? I actually really, sorry, random thought, but I really enjoyed playing what I did of Vector Man. I don't know if you've played Vector Man, but I would prefer to, but I could be out of touch. I mean, it's possible. I mean, it seems baffling to choose 1 over 2, but it's all subjective. Yeah, I mean, you know, for me, my equivalent of that is choosing Adventure 1 over Adventure 2, where it's like, how could anyone choose Adventure 1? But some people do. Choose Adventure 1 over Adventure 2, to be clear. I still think Adventure 1 is a great game in its own right, but just, you know. I don't know, it's hard for me to keep up with what the consensus is when it comes to, like, popular game franchises. I remembered once trying to look into whether or not people thought Gears of War, like which Gears of War people thought was the best, and after a little while I was like, you know, I just don't even, I don't even care to look into this anymore. Go, Tidus! Use Slash! Great job, Tidus! I love you! How come that never works? It's like, oh, eject an enemy from battle. No, it never does. Also, I think, you know, speaking of Gears of War, I think I heard some Xbox news where, like, they might be going ahead with... or, like, some sort of story about, like, they're moving on with the next Xbox anyway, or something like that. Even though the Series X isn't doing all that well. Or like there was going to be a layoff session that was going to happen soon, something like that. Remember when Windows 10 was gonna be? Oh yeah, Pepperidge Farm remembers that. Although, I mean, to be fair, Microsoft has had quite the history of claiming something like that and then it dramatically not being the case. I believe it was Bill Gates who said, like, 256 kilobyte, or, yeah, like, 256 kilobytes is all anybody will ever need. Something like that. Man, that wouldn't even, that would even get you one picture of someone saying he's wrong. You know what I really want to go see? I want to see the prototype Xbox that they recently rediscovered, like put on display at Microsoft, like HQ. That, it's so dumb looking, I love it. The big silver X. It's just so funny to me. Actually, I think I've said that before, but just, I can't help it. I love seeing, like, prototypes and things. No, Lulu! Also, I'm probably the only one who thinks this, but I thought it was really cool that Square Enix developed Mario Hoops. I really liked Mario Hoops, and it makes me so sad that people don't look at it as fondly anymore. Because I thought it was so cool. You could play as Final Fantasy characters in the Mario game. Slice and Dice really is not all that impressive. As a move. Also, I mean, not that I expect anyone here to really care, but like, Team Fortress 2 just updated to, you know, celebrate the annual Scream Fortress, they call it, Halloween updates and stuff. And just anything new in TF2 is just very exciting for me. I can't help it. Even if it's kind of a lame update. Just getting anything at all is exciting for me. Apparently, there have been, I don't know exactly what you call them, rumors, leaks, whatever, that there's a team of developers in Valve right now who are making something Team Fortress related. And people are speculating it's Team Fortress 3. And, I really hope that's not the case. But we'll see. Poo guys are. I mean, maybe. Honestly, maybe. But I thought they were already assigned to Deadlock, so I don't know how likely it is. Fortress Battle Royale vomit. See, the thing, you know, many years ago, I was talking with Will, and I forget how the concept of Team Fortress 3 came up, and I kind of was like, I'd be interested in a Team Fortress 3, and Will was like, fuck no, why would you, you know, why would anybody want that? It's like, and the more I thought about it, the more I agree with him, where it's like, there's just no... There's no scenario you can make where it would excite people, or like it would make everyone happy at least. Because it's like, if you make a new Team Fortress game, it's like, well, you're gonna be abandoning all the characters that people adore and have loved for so many years. But then, you know, then you think about it and it's like, well, okay, but if they use the same characters, then why isn't it just Team Fortress 2, like, but an update, you know? And like, how would items transfer over? Because goodness knows, everyone has a lot of items that would suck to go to waste. Oh, cool, it's even possible to... Yeah, oh yeah. It's one of the older games still getting any kind of support at all. Like, outside of, like, World of Warcraft, I really can't think of that many. I would need to really think about it, but, I'm tempted to say that Team Fortress 2 might just be one of the best multiplayer games ever made. Because I've put so much time into that game, and yet it's still always fresh and new in ways that I've never experienced with any other game. Getting WoW is... Yeah. I keep forgetting it's a thing too, but it is still very much a thing. And with WoW Vanilla being launched, like it's made a comeback of sorts. Yeah, there are still plenty of people who play WoW and really adore it, despite the fact that it's ancient, you know? I hear they made a ton of improvements to the casual experience in modern WoW. That's what I've heard too. Like, no doubt vanilla World of Warcraft has its appeal, but like, from what I understood, they've modern WoW is much more, I don't know, engaging, I guess would be the word. So I watched my mom do the starting tutorial section a few years ago. It's a billion times better than what it used to be, yes. Yeah, that's basically what I've heard. No nostalgia blinders. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, vanilla World of Warcraft appeals because obviously it was the game that got so many people into it, but like... It's interesting that, but, you know, to my understanding, a lot of the newer stuff made a lot of improvements, you know? Didn't play the game all that much. I mean, I haven't either, but... It's one of those, like, franchises that I respect, even if I don't know much about. Because you having a user base of millions of players every month, like, that deserves some kind of respect, if you ask me. Okay, Lulu. Let's see. Magic Defense. I actually inherited my main character from my grandfather after he passed. Oh, really? That's interesting that your grandfather played. I don't know of many, grandfathers who would be interested. Yeah, he was into a bunch of computer games. I think he liked EverQuest before it. Oh yeah! I forget EverQuest is a thing. One time he built a little gearbox attached to a motor to automate crafting it. Oh wow, really? That's dedication. It's just a metal bar that turned around and pressed the space bar every minute or so. That's so funny. I admit though, it's understandable. There have been plenty of times where I wished I could have a thing like that. I was playing TCG Card Shop Sim, and they only just recently introduced an update where they have pack opening machines. So like in the game, you run a trading a trading card shop, and the whole thing is like you need to be opening packs to get like valuable singles to sell, and you know, when you start getting up in level, like the amount you have to open is insane. So they have machines that'll do it now, but the machines are also just crazy slow. So it's nice to have something that can just like do it for you while you walk away and do something else or whatever. Been struggling with RetroArch's turbo support, really? Why is that? Honestly, I wish there was a feature in the Dolphin emulator to add turbo, but not as far as I've seen. Somehow I got to that from thinking of a hardware solution to turbo which connects to the gear. Yeah. It is really weird, is it? No. No. You have to set a separate turbo button and hold that with the button you want to be turbo, and it's really unintuitive, just like everything in Retro. Wasn't there a controversy with RetroArch somewhat recently? Weren't they doing something shady? I don't remember the details now, but I remembered people were saying something about it. Like they were stealing code or something. I want to build a stick with a GP2040 to get good hardware turbo. My stick has hardware turbo, but it's not very feature rich. How many features do you need? I genuinely don't know. Also, I forget which Mario Party it was, but I have a very distinct memory that I've never been able to recreate. I had a third-party GameCube controller. I don't remember what company made it, but it was definitely third-party because it had a second bumper, not a trigger, a bumper, and instead of Z, it was M. And what made it interesting, I was playing a Mario Party, I don't remember which one, but it had a minigame where it was like dueling, you know, like old Wild West, you know, quick draw, and like a shy guy would hold up a sign with a button, and you have to push that button before your opponent, and then you win. And I remember at one point, it showed M as a button, and my opponent was using a standard GameCube controller, so he didn't have that button, but I did. And I just got to casually press the button and win. But I haven't been able to recreate that since. I might just sound crazy, but... okay, so on my PCB, the Brook Universal Fighting Board, you have to wire up a turbo button. Press that with another button to toggle turbo on. It can only do 15 hertz, no other speeds. Oh, okay. Or at least I think it's 15 hertz. It doesn't say how fast it... Oh, huh. But yeah, turbo buttons are very nice for Mario Party. Because Mario Party has a lot of mashing. Let me rephrase. It's nice in Mario Party when you're not playing against other human beings. Press the button. Yeah, that's the thing. That was exactly what happened, except I did actually have that button. Like, I feel like an insane person every time I think about it, because it's like, I've never encountered that situation again, but I also don't have the third-party controller anymore, so I can't, like... yeah, that's the thing, that's why it's like, I wanna recreate it so I can show I'm not crazy, but I might just be crazy. No, I'm crazy. But in whatever GameCube Mario Party it was, apparently there is some accepted code and input for an M button. If you're using a third-party controller. You know, third-party controllers, especially in that era, got a bad rep. But to be honest with you, I didn't have that many problems. Like, I had several of the ones that people were like, oh, this is the worst. And they weren't good in retrospect, but I got used to them, and they never bothered me. Like, I feel like the one with the M button was a Mad Catz controller, but I could be wrong. Because I always ended up getting third-party controllers because my parents would look at the price of a, you know, actual GameCube controller and be like, no, you're getting the cheaper controller. Okay. After this fight, I will reattempt the boss. Like, I can't even call it a Mandela effect, because to my understanding, nobody else has ever had this. But I swear it happened. It's so weird. No. No. No! Yuna, get in here. Cure Lulu, and then cure her status next time. Or even better. That is also just one of those moments. Like, it's probably my memory, but just, like, it's so I so vividly remember it that, like, it's hard for me to just be like, no, I'm clearly just imagining this scenario. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird. Okay, we're saving. We're gonna prepare a little bit for this. That's fine, I guess. Oh, actually, I wonder if I can, I can add, like, zombie proof or whatever to his shield. God, where's his shield? There we go. Okay. Is there no... I swear there used to be... like zombie ward or something. Okay, well... I'll be honest, I'm not super confident in my next attempt, but we'll see. Strength plus 10 and sensor. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, well I guess everyone's as prepared as they're gonna be. I'm just gonna do the sphere grid for what few spheres I can push for. Hey, evasion. Evasion is a good thing to have. Wonka. Okay, now we save, and now we attempt this boss again, and we'll probably get my ass handed to me, but it is what it is. Let's see, Lulu, Tidus, and Auron. Interesting. I would actually replace Tidus with Yuna right now. Zombie proof is a thing, I'm pretty sure. I imagine you just don't have what you need to get it. Yeah, that's... I thought I saw... What? I thought I saw a merchant selling something with, like, zombie proof back in the, well, previously in the game. Because it would come in handy for this boss fight. Super late, but it frustrates me to know, and that Microsoft isn't being held accountable and lying about it. Oh yeah, I know. It would be great if you know, Microsoft got some kind of repercussions.
We just don't know. Until we do, let's go to Xanarkand.
Although I do at least take some solace in the fact that Xbox as a brand seems to be flailing. So like. It's not like they're taking over the market.
You sounded like a leader, you know?
It sucks. It definitely sucks for sure, but just like silver lining, you know.
Huh?
Ah, the son of Jack.
Riku.
You are not.
I think Xbox is gonna last past the next generation. Maybe we'll see. But, like, I mean, people said that about, the Xbox One, you know? Where, like, when the Xbox One was failing, they were like, they're definitely not even gonna make another console.
Lady,
You
us. Allow me to say so. Yours was
Like, I remember back in the Xbox One days, where,
themselves at me to bar my
there were people who were arguing that Microsoft should just sell Xbox as a division. Like, just cut that whole arm off.
can.
You could end
But then
this poor
they
Ronso.
chose Phil Spencer to lead, and he turned things around somewhat.
Allow Kimari to die and release him from his pain. Spira is a land of suffering and sorrow caught in a spiral of death. To destroy, to heal Spira, I will become sin. Yes, with your help. Come with me.
Once I have become the next sin,
It's funny, I would like to think if I were in charge of Xbox, I could lead them to a good place.
What do you know?
But, like, I don't know that much about Xbox as a
pitiful.
platform, you know? Gotta have to really rework a lot of it, I think. Oh my god, you could just do that. Stop. Maybe haste. Oh, maybe. Well, hold on. I'm gonna. But I can't. God, I'm sorry. This is brutal. I'll haste. Haste, Orin. I'm thinking aloud, but it seems like our company is willing to hemorrhage money in this hope that Game Pass will work out. I mean, to be fair, I get what they're thinking. Oh wait, actually, what does death even do? Instantly KO. Oh my god, that would be so great. It would never work on the boss, but that would be amazing. Things don't look great for Game Pass right now, but there's still a chance. I mean, to be fair, a lot of what Microsoft pushed for in the Xbox One is kind of coming true. So, like, it's not impossible that the future could be Game Pass, you know? Can't stand how stupid the government was to even let Xbox, like, oh, you guys sued Microsoft? Yeah, well, such is the power of money. You can just pay people to change their minds about things and do stupid things. We do, but the trouble is that, like, we're already so steeped in it that it's like it would require a lot of effort to untangle, you know? There's actually a summon that can do a one-hit KO to literally any boss. The problem is, the summon is not only optional, but its attacks are based entirely... Oh, really? That's a shame, because that sounds awesome. Oh my god, stop! Oh, thank you. Thank you, goodness gracious. We need better regulations, period. Yeah, yeah. Not getting in this, but yeah, certainly not in this administration. There was some decent progress during Biden. Yes, yeah. We're actually more antitrust than Obama. Yeah. Yeah. Don't know how else to put it other than just yes. Thank goodness. Seems like full life won't hit unless the person is zombified. One thing you might be able to do is use Riku's mix to overdrive. Oh, interesting. Maybe. Protect me. Dispel? Wonder if we could have something like ATC split in our... Yeah, that would be great. What if I mugged him? Hell yeah. Elixir, though. There are no Sphere Grid level 1 runs of this game that use the shit. Wait, there are no Sphere Grid level 1 runs of this game that use the shit out of Riku's Mix Overdrive? I don't... So... Oh god. Oh my god! Why is this so hard? Without it, I honestly don't think that run would be possible. So you're saying... There are no... that don't use it, is what you're saying, right? I guess I need to grind some more. Seems unthinkable to split Amazon or Google, but that's probably what people... Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the thing. There are a lot of things that, Amazon and Google should have no business in, but they're doing anyway. Yes, they do a run of the game where they don't use the Sphere Grid at all. Oh, okay, I misunderstood what you were saying. There are no Sphere Grid... There are runs of this game that use it. Okay, yeah. I thought you were saying that there weren't runs that didn't use it. You know what I mean? Use Overdrive so it's full, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Also, you should be able to tinker with that runs overdrive so they gain overdrive based on different things like damage. How do you do that? Is there a menu for that? overdrive option in the menu. Okay. I'll have to look it up, because I don't think I remember off the top of my head now. Oh, I meant Blizzaga. Oh, well. Doesn't matter too much, I guess.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Overdrive. For... Wait, set mode. How do I... Ah, I see. Interesting. Character when allies, when the party wins a battle, charges on character's turn, character defeats an enemy, damages an enemy. Interesting. I guess warrior would make the most sense, right? Everyone is warrior, except for Riku, who can't be warrior. Okay. Party member dies. That also fills the overdrive for the comrade. Oh, interesting. I don't know. I don't know. This seems... I don't know. I just can't think of anything. I was gonna say, like, this seems like it's a lot... seems like it's a lot to, have to optimize. This boss really feels like quite the jump in difficulty. I'm tired. Is anybody else tired? Sorry, like, something in my brain was just like, you should probably go to sleep now. It's like, no, but why am I having that thought? I feel like the grinding is getting harder. Like, it's not filling up me as much. Filling me up. Whatever. I feel like I'm not gaining as much.
The only way to go is forward.
Oh my god! Thank you for the... Whoa, yeah, seriously. Thank you for the Prime sub. Goodness. It's good to see you. I appreciate your sub for 47 months. That is crazy. That's like almost 4 years. Isn't that wild? I'm so old. But yeah, hi Saku, how's it going? Ah. That emote. No, Lulu. Good strategy might be to have Riku get fight a comrade. Oh, but Riku only has one ability right now. It's going. Saw this and had to. Wait. Like. Wait, hold on. I'm confused. What do you mean you saw this? Saw how much of a disaster I am right now? Is that what you're saying? Are you teasing me? Oh, okay. I was genuinely like, are you trying to say like, oh, I saw this train wreck coming through? Sorry. Again, mixture guide. Yeah, I should do mixture stuff. You're right, Pixel. I keep my streak going. I am very, very grateful for it. My job hunt has not been going that well. So, I appreciate subscribers immensely. Just, eat a hot dog. I don't have your Riz, as the kids say. I can't just do that. Although, honestly, a hot dog does sound good now. I should have eaten before stream. Honestly, yeah. What's that supposed to mean? Sorry, I don't know why I'm in, like, a mood today. An angry mood. Hangry, you know, yeah. That would make a lot of sense. Hot dog does sound good. Oh, okay. I don't eat, yeah. Like, it's so weird. I don't get hungry before stream, but I get hungry during stream. Maybe I should adjust my stream times. Just eat on streams? No. The thing, okay, the other thing about that, though, is, like, I hate the sound of chewing and stuff. So, like, if I were to watch my stream back and, like, hearing myself chewing, I would make myself very angry. Oh, I just saw Riku learned a thing. That's good. Oh, Saku, guess who voices Riku, the middle character there? Just guess. Yes, I'm like 99% sure you know them. Here, let me see if I can, Oh, they didn't say anything. Hold on. Dang it, I don't know of any way to bring up a specific voice option. Dang it, why would... I swear. I guess I'll just say it then. YouTube it is. Okay, you know what? Yeah, actually, if you go to YouTube, search for, like... No, okay. Yeah, listen. I'm fairly certain you'll know who it is. Stop attacking Lulu. That's not fair. Yep, there you go. You knew. I didn't know she did a voice in this game, to be honest with you, until, I mean, obviously, until Pixel told me, in which case, I was like, oh, wow, yeah, you can really just hear Terra in, like, everything. Yeah. I've always been conflicted as to whether or not that's a good thing. Like, as a voice actor, shouldn't you be, like, versatile enough that people wouldn't be able to, like, recognize you? I don't know. I mean, I guess it works in some cases, but still. I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be a voice actor, that's the other thing. I suppose if I had a better understanding, it wouldn't be as strange. I admit, there is a part of me that, that wants to voice act in something. But I'm not trained in the slightest, so I'd probably just humiliate myself. I mean, okay, for one thing, I don't even know what voices I can do. And for two, I don't know, there are so many things I want to learn and haven't yet. I still need to learn 3D modeling more. Because I was originally going to build... I was going to teach myself how to build VR chat avatars. That's exactly... almost exactly what I was thinking. Make that bank. That's the thing. I was like, hey, not only would it be fun because I learned 3D modeling in high school on Maya, and then realized that Maya is crazy expensive, so I like had to. I'm gonna have to learn Blender, which was harder back then. Nowadays it's easy, but but yeah, it's just I need to really take the time, and like, especially because of my job search and stuff, I haven't had the opportunity to just sit down with something superfluous to learn, you know? Oh, actually, I don't think... I was going backwards because I thought there would be a shop, but I don't think there is. Well, how are you doing, Saku? How are things in general? I mean, aside from, you know, the obvious. Things are good, seeing you're doing my coding homework. Oh, wow. How's that going? What obvious? The hot dogs. Besides eating hot dogs on stream. Because that's a thing now, apparently.
Nice knowing you.
Dang it, he's immune. Not planned to dethrone. I mean, but that's what happened. I joined your stream and that's the first thing I heard. I'm like, what is happening? I've missed so much. Oh, people won't know. How long have I been gone? It was wild. It sounds it. Save point, beautiful save point. But apart from that, yeah, apart from that, how are things? Oh, and it was a good hot dog. Well, I'm glad. There are times I want to do stuff like that, and then I remember that my sensory issues would make things way too hard. We save, and now we fight. Not deep throat a hot dog on stream. I don't want to, but I mean, if I'm understanding you correctly, it leads to a lot of popular, or you know, a lot of popularity and stuff, you know. So I might have to for the sake of my career. Yeah. I mean, you aren't wrong. See? See? This is the influence you've had. Every time... you know, when I need advice, I think about how someone dropped a... Yeah. That is wild. It's a wild thing to say.
Hi. What are we good?
Have you ever thought about that?
We just don't until we do. Let's go to Xanarkand. We'll find something there. It'll all come together. I know it.
Just now, you sounded like a leader, you know?
Thank you, Tara Strong. I'm skipping the dialogue because, or at least as much as I can, because I've seen this cutscene 3 times now, and I really just want to beat this boss.
The son of Jack.
Riku,
You are not.
just
Although, you know what, Saku, to be fair, Sans did give me 40 subs to, well, technically 50, but, 40 subs to, unban the word totes in my chat, so I suppose I'm not exactly a stranger to things like that. Amazing.
Yours was truly a gallant race.
I like how you dedicated a tote to him too. Yeah, that was, I mean, when somebody does something kind like that, I need to show it in some way. And I what better way than to have his name literally on the thing he loves?
You could end the suffering of this poor Ronso.
I don't understand you.
Allow Kimahri to die and release him.
The Sanzi's memorial tote. Oh god.
Is a land of suffering and sorrow caught in a spiral of death. To destroy, to heal, Spirit, I will become sin. Yes, with your help. Come with me.
Once I have
Would he
become
like the games in that
sin,
tote? That's a good
your
question.
father will be freed again.
Maybe. I mean, there are a lot of ones in there, so statistically it's probably likely. He did at least enjoy one of them.
Pitiful mortal.
I have 2 days to complete my homework. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Opens Fortnite. Well, that answers the question, doesn't it?
At your meat.
Hmm. Me memorial. Yes, Sans. That is what I've done. Am I gonna have to? I'm gonna have to change up the note now that says it. And change it to the Sansi's memorial tote. I'm indecisive. I'm gonna use frag grenade and a power sphere. Sure to add a trademark or copyright, whichever. Yeah, copyright, okay. Actually, I should definitely at least hit him with the poison. Oh, he's already poisoned, no! I didn't even notice. Sorry, Riku. No, stop this. Stop this madness. Saku, do you even like hot dogs? That's the other thing I meant to ask. I genuinely don't know. Okay. Well, that's better, I guess. Honestly, I don't know if I should be glad or not. Do you like hot dogs? I do, although I'm very boring with my hot dogs. Basically, I just like the meat and the bun. I don't really tend to include a lot of other stuff on my hot dog. Certainly not mustard or ketchup. Or relish. Yeah, at least no ketchup. Yeah. No, I mean, like, I might be able to handle, like, some onions. But that's about it.
Death awaits you.
Oh. Oh god, this move's gonna kill everyone, isn't it? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? What BS? Play song called Duff's Dogs. That is a good Chicago dog. Nice. I used to love, there was a place somewhat near me that was called like Jerry's Dogs, and it was so good. They were so good. I don't know why they went out of business or whatever. Or they disappeared. But they did, and I'm very, very sad. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look up Riku mix list. Okay, most common mixes to achieve OD. What does that mean? God, now all this talk of hot dogs makes me want hot dogs, and I don't have any hot dogs here. Firestorm, Brimstone. Okay, attacking, healing, buffing. Here we go. Null all. Potion, bomb fragment, slash core, slash electron, slash fire jet. Mega null all, hyper null all, ultra null all, mighty one. Antidote plus lunar/light/star curtain. Soft plus lunar curtain. Interesting. Time to go out for hot dogs. I'm genuinely considering it now. Now that we've been talking about it, I'm hungry. Power dist plus dists. I'll try, but this doesn't feel like it's gonna really help me much. No, I didn't want to encounter an enemy. I'm just so hungry for hot dogs now. God damn it. Ever since you put the idea in my head, now it's like, just, like, in my brain, I'm picturing. Just imagining it. It's making me more hungry. Yeah. God. Actually, my stomach is hurting. I should probably eat something.
Xanarkand is on the other side.
DoorDash? I can't use DoorDash.
Uni.
My parents don't allow for that sort of thing.
Still haven't thought of anything.
Me neither.
What are we gonna do?
We'll do something. We just don't know. Until we do, let's go to Xanarkand.
I'm restricted to what we have here.
Find something there. It'll all come together. I know it.
It was always a thing. Like, we never
Hey.
got delivery of anything.
Just now?
I don't know what. I don't exactly know why. I mean, my parents never wanted to pay, obviously, but, like, also, I don't know, they just didn't like the principle of delivery. Denny's at 2 a.m. You know, actually, I have nostalgia for Denny's, because I used to get Denny's a lot with my friends,
You are not
like,
going
late at night, but I just, it's not food that I would consider door dashing.
Now is your time to.
Not if I.
Save some.
And you know, for a split second, I was gonna bring up, because it was my dad's birthday recently, and have you ever heard of Goldbelly? The service? They, if you're not aware, they're a company that like does like really long distance food delivery. So like you can order. I mean, obviously you have to pay a decent amount for it, but like you get you can order like a Chicago pizza from Chicago and have it delivered to you. I don't know exactly what bakery it's from, but my dad's birthday cake was delivered through it, and oh, it was to die for me. But I know you'd hate it because it's chocolate. My dad and I are very much chocoholics.
To destroy, to heal, Spira, I will become
Ew, I know, but it's so good. It's this like flourless. It has like actual truffles on the top, and it just so good. Want a mango cake? You know, I'm not usually a fan of cakes that have like fruity tastes, but I feel like I could. I mean, depending on how strong the mango flavoring is. Maybe I could handle that. Because I do like mango. Have you had mango salsa? Mango salsa is one of my favorites. It's very light, not very sweet. As long as it's light. I think for me a lot of my sensory stuff basically just comes down to like it's just too much. Not necessarily that I don't, but it's like there's too much of it, you know? Okay, hold on. So I need... I need High Potion plus Bomb Fragment. Wait. None of these mixes seem like they'd really help all that much. Okay, so I need a High Potion plus Bomb Fragment. Okay. High Potion. And... Bomb Fragment / Core / Electro Marble / Fire Gem. Would a Lightning Gem work? Damn, now I'm hungry. Yeah. Okay, so a Lightning Gem does work in this case. Good, good. Oh, except he's... Oh, no. Okay. He died. Yeah, I can't help it. That was funny. This boss is so hard. Watch out for their combo attacks. Yeah, no kidding. I thought the Mega Null would at least stop from getting petrified like that, but how to get food? Okay, have a good food. Lucky. I was like, yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for the sub. Send you a pic. Oh my god. Well, I'm not gonna see it till after the stream anyway, because I don't check Discord until after I finish streaming. So you won't get to hear my reaction to the image. God, I am actually really hungry. I don't even know what we have in this house. I suppose there's pizza. No, I'm gonna do a little more grinding, and then one final attempt at this boss. Oh my god, this boss is brutal. there are a lot of food places, you know, that I want to try in San Diego. There, a while back, my friend Will, he went to, I don't even remember what country it was, a European country, and he was eating this thing called tirdelnik, which he adored. And he was like, oh, I miss it so much. And we looked it up, and apparently there was a place that makes it. The American name for it is funnel cake. And, or, sorry, not funnel cake. It was something like that. Oh, I can't remember, it's gonna bother me, but there was a place in San Diego that supposedly made them, and we had always talked about going, but we haven't. We should. It was tunnel cake? Right? Oh god. Might be horribly misremembering all this. The grinding is gonna be brutal. Because it really does feel like I've reached a point where I'm not getting a lot from any particular battle. You know, I've never thought about it, I guess, but I don't know how that cactus came to be a part of Final Fantasy. What's its deal? I actually don't know. No, Lulu! Oh my god. This thing will not die. Oh, thank goodness. Steal your bones. I don't know a lot about One Piece, but when there was something big that happened in the anime somewhat recently, and to my understanding, like it was getting posted everywhere, and a lot of people were like talking about it because they had never watched One Piece, so like they were surprised or whatever. Apparently, you get powers that are like Looney Tunes powers or whatever. Something like that. I don't know. I wasn't entirely clear on like what is like called Gear 5, I think. Something like that. Cause like cause he's like fighting a dragon or whatever, and there's a scene where he like grabs it and his eyes pop out of his head like a Looney Tunes character, but like apparently that's supposed to be like actually painful or whatever. The whole reason I started talking about this is just because when I said steal your bones, I was kind of picturing that. Someone just comes up to you and like a Looney Tunes short, just like just takes your skeleton out, but it actually like really hurts. I think I might be insane. Don't mind me. It looks like I'm gonna have to do some grinding off stream too. I don't want even a chance.
That's how it's done.
You know what I've been watching a lot lately? I don't know exactly what prompted it, but no, I do know what prompted it. It was YouTube recommending it to me, but I've started watching it started with this video of someone pitting Black Widows against Venus flytraps. That I don't know why I was like so fascinated with it, but I really was, and I've been watching a lot of like I don't know, videos like that. Like people just putting bugs in weird situations or whatever, like it's interesting. And apparently even Black Widows are not immune to Venus flytraps. So that was interesting to know. I'm not an entomologist by any stretch, but it was interesting. Interesting learning about the world sometimes. Friend invite. I have been getting a crazy amount of friend invites on Steam, and I don't know why. Like I mean, I guess it just kind of happens, but just like I don't think I've ever given anyone any like indication that I want to interact with them unless like they let me know what their whole deal is. But some people will just randomly add me. And, like, the only game they'll have played is Counter-Strike 2, which is funny because I haven't even played Counter-Strike 2 yet. I mean, granted, I played Global Offensive, and so I think it counts that as hours towards Counter-Strike 2, but still. Got some extra spicy McDonald's Sprite? How can Sprite be spicy? Sorry, you just kind of blew my mind for a second there.
So, how shall we do this?
Do it by burning them. First we tried burying it, then shredding it, then burning it. But in the end, we decided to give it all away. I'm getting back in line. There are some memes about Sprite from McDonald's having stronger carbonation than Sprite from... Oh, really? Interesting. You know, I honestly wouldn't be totally surprised if that were the case. Also really like the McDonald's Coke, but their Coke fountain seems to be on the fritz today. Really? That's a shame. Isn't it usually their ice cream machine that people say is always breaking? It was always funny to me. I very rarely, I never went to McDonald's. So, like, when I learned they had ice cream, I was, what the fuck? What? What? That can happen? That's a thing that can happen in this game? I'm sorry, I did not know that could happen. Yeah, the ice cream was working today. Oh, interesting. You heard about why ice cream? You know, I remember hearing that there was actually a reason for it. I just don't remember what it is. Like the manufacturer or whatever designed it to require maintenance that isn't usually done or something. I don't know. It can cause some major friction between friends. Oh, really? You know, I would be curious to see statistics of, like, what McDonald's, like, has had the most ice cream machine breakdowns. I'd be curious to hear that. Because the franchises don't want the machines to break all the time. Well, of course, yeah, nobody wants that. I'm sure corporate doesn't technically want it either, it's just that they don't care. When they made a third-party solution, yes, yeah, I think I heard about that too. Like, there was some sort of fix people could do, but then corporate said no. I don't know, the machinations of corporate, you know, business strategies is well beyond me. theorized that McDonald's corporate has a complex relationship with the ice cream machine maker. Well, yeah, I mean, I would assume that to some extent, but like, I think ultimately McDonald's would be like, look, we entered this partnership because we need machines. Like, if you're not providing the machines, we have to cut our losses or whatever. That's what, I mean, again, pure speculation. I know very little, but just...
Let's go.
I just can't imagine how it could be beneficial to keep the ice cream machines the way they are. Like, is the machine maker giving like kickbacks in a way? I don't know. Did I tell you about the video I saw talking about Fry's downfall? Apparently there was some, you know, embezzlement going on. Really surprised me to learn about. Come on, I'm just... That sucked. Theories that the manufacturer gets a lot of money from maintaining the machines, so that complicated means the restaurant has to call a maintenance guy more often. But then wouldn't that be hurting corporate? Like, because aren't corporate the ones footing the bill for that? I don't know, maybe I just don't understand, but... The franchise pays for that. Oh, maybe... I didn't realize that, so... What? The weird part is, from what I understand, the same company makes ice cream machines rather that don't break down as much. That's weird.
Let's go.
Nobody ever... Well... Yeah, but also, I mean, comparatively, Chick-fil-A is much smaller. Titus, where are you going? Wonka. I really feel like this still isn't enough. They use a Taylor 793 apparently. Different machines, same manufacturer. I guess so. I feel bad for not really knowing what to say, because my family was very, what's the word? Against going to McDonald's when I was young. I remember the only time I ever went to McDonald's when I was young was, we were at an airport very early in the morning, and, it was the only place open, and we got McGriddles or whatever. And I've only had it like a couple of times since then. I really don't go to McDonald's. Still eat at Bigot Chicken? I don't. I don't eat at Bigot Chicken. I'm just saying they're both Taylor machines. Yeah. You know, it's funny, I had, Chick-fil-A once, and then afterward, and I was like, this isn't all that good, and then I learned why it's Bigot Chicken, and then I was like, oh, okay, even easier to not go there then.
Xanarkand. Uni.
Hi. Meanie.
What are we...
We'll do we just don't... Until we do... Let's go to Xanarkand. We'll find something there. It'll all come together. I know it.
Hey. Just now, you sounded like a leader, you know?
Star of...
Although it is a shame because Chick-fil-A sponsors the Ducks. So, or at least they used to. I don't know if they still do now, but... Apparently there was a section of DMCA that was stopping franchises from repairing the machines, but they recently made an exception. Oh, really? That's interesting.
Just go.
I wonder why DMCA? What copyright are they violating?
Not if...
Save some.
Fuck the DMCA. I don't even know if it's possible. Seriously though, DMCA really sucks. Like, at its base level, where it's like, yeah, I can understand that you don't want people just outright like stealing other people's shit, but like, it's so flawed on so many levels.
One after another. You could end the suffering of this poor Ronso.
I don't understand you.
Honestly, I just blame like Congress in general. It's like they, you know, this wouldn't be as much of a problem if the people in it were were young enough to like really understand what was going on.
I will become sin. Yes, with your help. Come with me.
Once I have become the next sin, your father will be freed again.
What do you know?
Pitiful.
actually think... I don't know... Ooh. I don't know if anything in the mix menu here really helps me. Because, like, the list I'm looking at here has, like, attacking type mixes, and it's like, they'll all only do, like, maybe 5,000 damage at excuse me, at most. And it's like, that's really not gonna help. And all of the, like, buffs just don't... They're either not possible for me to do, like all the Mighty G stuff, or it's like, oh, you can double your max MP, and it's why would that... Somehow bypassing the software locks and the... Really? That's the angle. That's fucking strange. Let's do Tidus. Because we are going to use white magic to haste Auron. God, that's so BS. That is such BS. He literally just gets to insta-kill anyone he wants. Reminder that copyright was really to protect creative works. Yeah. Seriously. And we haste Lulu. I didn't know what an ice cream machine was. Yeah, how dare they not know? You know, that reminds me of a, there was a story my, oh gosh, history teacher in 10th grade, I want to say, is told about, like, they were talking about a speech in American history, and they were talking about how, like, oh, you know, it's this big important speech or whatever, and they had to, you know, they talked for a long time or whatever, so they, you know, and they started saying, like, this is in the time, you know, it's not like he could just turn on his, you know, speaker and you know, switch on his laptop and have people hear him. And apparently someone raised their hand and asked, like, why not? Like, I thought that was a funny story, just picturing someone being like, why couldn't they just turn on their laptop? Back in the founding days of America. There's no way that KO would work on this. But it would make me happy. Oh. I think I just lost. I think this is just over now. Yeah. That's brutal. Okay, unfortunately, this is where I'm gonna end stream because I am tired and hungry and frustrated by this boss fight. So, that will be it from me for today. Thank you everyone for stopping by, saying hi, chatting, subbing, all that. I really appreciate it. I try and stream every other day, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific, although currently Thursdays are impacted because of treatment. But, if you join my Discord, !Discord, or there's a link in my bio, that is the best place to keep up with my streams, as well as chat with me and other cool people. I have a raid recommendation. Go for it. Absolutely. I was going to say we're gonna raid someone, so if you have a suggestion, let me know. Bonus Lizard. They're cool. Okay. Sounds good. You know, I was just looking at my Twitch page here, and it has a section for suggested collabs, and one of the suggested collabs is me. I can collaborate with myself, apparently. But isn't that what I'm doing right now? Collabing with myself? Shadow Oh. Gold star, Structor. Bonus Lizard. Right? Yeah. They seem very nice. So, let's get the raid started. !raid. So you can copy and paste that and send it in the chat when we get there. I hope you will join me for the raid. Otherwise, that'll be it from me for today. So take care, everyone. Stay safe. Have a good one. I'll talk to you later, and let's go raid. Bye!
That's fine. We can do it again.
A gentleman's come. Oops. Not even a man.
Hey, Super Shadow. Thanks for the raid. Oh. Not paying attention to my cues. How was your stream? What were you playing? Was it actually Raid Shadow Legends?
Your soul is mine!
Thank you for the follow as well. Welcome, Raiders. I'm Bonus Lizard. A bit of a variety streamer. But my big things are SCGs, or arcade shooting games. But I dabble in some speedruns as well, Castlevania 1 being the main one I do. It's been a bit since I've done this, but October's always a good time to dust off the whip and put Drac in his place. So I'd like a new PB if possible. My current best is a 1238. And so sub 1230 would be huge, but more than that would be better. Okay. Gotcha. Hope you enjoyed playing Final Fantasy X. Is this your first time playing it? Like, 10's a game that I played back when it came out, and I have not replayed it since. But that's kind of typical with RPGs in general. They kind of take up so much time that it's hard to justify going back. Especially if you've got, like, a huge backlog of other stuff. I say, as you can see, the number of attempts that I put with this game. Even as I screw up the first boss horribly.